Today I would like to talk about something that I'd almost call a charger scam for the Sony cameras. And that is probably for more than only Sony cameras, but I have the Sony A7S III, so I have these Sony NP FZ100 batteries. I was looking for new batteries, and I was also looking for chargers that can charge more than one battery. And that's when I discovered how the companies are doing this. And I also wanted to have a battery charger that could charge more than one battery, because this Sony charger can only charge one battery. So I was looking on Amazon and I found, for example, these two chargers. These ones are from Neewer, so then I can charge two batteries at the same time. And I also got two of these batteries together with the charger when I purchased it. So I thought it was a really good idea and good purchase. So I unpacked these chargers, I started charging the batteries just to discover that they never got charged. What I'm used to with this charger is that I just put the battery in there over the lunch break when I have 30-45 minutes, something like that. And then when I come back, the battery is almost fully charged. With these ones, however, that was not so much. That's when I discovered that this Sony charger is charging at 1.6 amps or 1600 milliamps. And then I took a look at these battery chargers, and this newer charger, this one is called BL-FZ100. This is supposed to be a fancy one. It has a display and such, and I'm gonna go into that later. But when I was looking at the backside here, then I could see that this one is charging at 1000 milliamps or 1 amp. That means that this one, the Sony one, is charging with 1.6 and this is 1. So I can almost charge two batteries in this Sony charger for the same speed as I can charge two batteries in this one. Sure thing, it's easier when I just do it overnight and I can just drop them in. I have loads of time. Another thing was that they maybe charge at different speeds if I'm using one or two batteries. And for this one, I can see that it charges at 1000 milliamps when I have one battery in and 1000 milliamps when I have two batteries in as well. So that's pretty good. But what annoyed me with this charger was that, let me plug in the charger here, and I'm gonna show you what I mean. So when I plug this in, this display is freaking useless because I can't see how much charge I have in the batteries, which should be the most important thing. What I can see in this charger is the voltage it's charging with, how many milliampere hours we have been charging, but I don't see how many percent it's charged to. It's really annoying. What I did figure out was that there is some kind of circle going on here, and the inner circle is about 25%, the middle circle is 50%, and then the third circle 75%, and the fourth circle is when it's getting close to 100%. So I thought I should get this charger instead, because this charger was a lot more intuitive, so I thought. So I plugged in the charger into this one. By the way, you can charge via USB-C or micro USB, so that is good. So I plugged in the charger, and I can see that this is really nice. I can just easily see what battery is charged and how much it is and such. And then I was looking at the back side. And then I can see that if I have one battery charging, it charges as 700 milliamps or 0.7 amps. And if I have two batteries in, it charges at 500 milliamps or 0.5 amps. So I can charge three batteries faster in this one than I can charge two batteries in this one. And this is a freaking battery charger scam, because you think that you with one of these chargers going to be able to charge two batteries at least faster than you could charge two batteries in this one, or at least more convenient, but that is definitely not the case. So I would like to keep this one because it's easy to read how much charge I have. But I mean, this one is charging the two batteries twice as fast as this one, but I don't know how charged they are. And if you're looking online on Amazon, for example, you can see that this design is showing up everywhere. And you can bet that it's the same factory and the same manufacturer that is just branding this one differently. And look at this, when I went into Amazon, I was trying to find information about these amps, how fast it's actually charging the batteries. And you can see how difficult it is here. They haven't even specified that under the specifications. For this specific product, I found it on a picture where they have included how many amps it's charging the batteries with. To better understand the difference this makes is that when you charge charge the batteries in this Sony, this charger is actually called BC-QZ1. When you use that charger, in theory, it's going to take about 1 hour and 25 minutes to charge this battery. If we are changing to this charger instead, this was the Neewer BL-FZ100. This battery charger will take, in theory, 2 hours and 17 minutes to charge the batteries fully. And if we are changing to this charger instead, this is the slowest of them all, but that's not said anywhere. On one of the pages it even said this is the fast charger. With this charger, if you only have one battery, because it charges slower when you have two batteries in it, so when you have one battery, it's going to charge that battery in 3 hours and 15 minutes. If you put in two batteries in this charger, it's going to take 4 hours and 34 minutes to charge these batteries. This is insane. And to call this a fast charger when it charges the batteries in 4.5 hours compared to the Sony charger that just takes 1.5 hours, that is for me nothing else but a scam. So personally, I will keep this one in, not because I know how much I've charged, but I will at least be able to charge two batteries faster with this one than I can charge two batteries in this one. This one actually also have this USB-A charger cord included here in the backside, and this one is called BL-FZ100. This one is a DL-FZ100. So the next thing we're gonna do, that's to see each other in that video up here, because that is the video YouTube recommended to watch next, and about 75% of my viewers are watching that one. So see you in that one. Have a good one. Bye.